Pike's pushed more and far up ahead. He's got out of line. Is now Pike going to have a go at Werrell? Don't push him off. He's in the championship fight. Jack Werrell chasing down Carl Jacklin. Further down, Rob Williams and Chris Barnes.
Sensational run outside line now though for the heavy braking zone. Around the outside goes the Audi R8.
Look how much Miller's come back into play. Exactly. Miller's still such up. He's not on second and change. All of a sudden, Miller's back in play.
Moving on to the back end of Phil Jocelyn. So there's been a lot of movers and shakers in this first 2 laps here for race.
Absolutely serious racing league. Everybody's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's all about the entertainment. So I hope everybody is enjoying themselves out there in the chat. We know that Ron is been enjoying himself watching the Burger King machines off into the grass a little bit there as they're really bunching up now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the SR4S Round 8 season finale of Season 5 live from Interlagos. I'm James Parfitt. I'm going to be guiding you through all the action here this evening. It's just little old me tonight. I'm not quite sure. Hope Alex Goldschmidt is okay. He was supposed to be joining me and not heard back from him, so I'm hoping that he is okay there. But welcome in if you have joined us. Thank you so much for coming along and having some fun with us here as well. We're just about to go into qualifying. We have had a season and a half. We've been to Interlagos, Misano, Kota, Sebring, Silverstone, Spa, Road America, and Suzuka. It's the very final race of the season. This season has been a great success for all the guys here as well. Let's have a look at what previously happened last time out. It was Gabriel Hope who picked up 31 points over Jeff Groff in second, with Pablo Uribe Venezuela in third. Christopher Jasper got fourth, with Victor Chamorro fifth, then Andy Zich, Frankie Brzezowski, Joshua Benjamin, Manuel Vargas, Samuel Mark, Carson Keane, Brian Long, Christopher Sears and William Love unfortunately did not finish the race. Scores on the doors at this moment in time. Well, Gabriel Hope is out in front on 172 points, with Pablo Uribe on 160. Now, what does that mean for the championship? Well, it means Uribe's got to win and Hop's got to finish no lower than 7th. If Uribe wins, Uribe has to win for that scenario to take shape. If he doesn't win, then Pablo Venezuela Uribe does take if he wins, he takes the championship, and if Hop is lower than 7th, it will be game over. You can see Jeff Groff has cemented third, with Carson Keane and Frankie Brzezowski not too far away at all. In the team standings, FNG are out in front on 287, with Go Squadra on 260. I'm sure they're going to want to pick up the pieces here this evening if anything goes wrong with the FNG Racing boys. Final lap, Sim Racing on 234, CC Racing on 227. They're still in with a shout of taking that position away. Now, what is going to happen here? Well, it is Interlagos. We do have 32 laps of racing here this evening. Lap times around about the 1 minute 14s, 1 minute 15, so a bit slower than the F1, but not by much. So hold on to your hats. It's going to be very, very interesting indeed. We have just entered into qualifying. These guys are out on the racetrack setting their qualifying laps. It is closed qualifying, so we will keep an eye on what Gabriel Hops does. Welcome in if you are here this evening. Thank you so much for joining us and coming along for what plans to be a very interesting race indeed. We've got, I believe it's 14 drivers, as I try and do maths really quickly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 out on the racetrack, but it is all on FNG Racing of Gabriel Hop. What is he going to be able to do here this evening? As I said, if Pablo Valenzuela Uribe wins, Hop has to finish no lower than 7th. If he does finish lower than 7th and Uribe wins, it's going to be Uribe taking the victory here as well. And not by much, mind you, by 1 point. But it does matter when we go into the race, of course. So you can see it's very fast, very flowing. And that is about it. It's done and dusted here at Interlagos. It's not a very long lap at all, so don't expect these lap times to be out further. As I said, round about 1:14 for the practice session. I've just sat and watched for a little while before we go into the race, but we're going to expect first lap times on the board very, very shortly. Give us a rough idea of where everybody is at, so we'll keep an eye out and see where everybody is this evening and whether or not they're going to be up the pointy end of the field or whether or not they're going to be at the bottom end. Chris Sears is here for CC Racing as well. Don't forget they're still fighting out in the team championship currently for the final 3rd spot, but it does depend on what Pablo Uribe and Manuel Vargas do, of course. Because obviously if they're at the pointy end and they score points, then it's going to be game over for CC Racing there as well. I don't believe Jeff Groff and the Go Squadra boys have quite got it in them, but lap time's going to start coming through for this 10-minute qualifying. 1:16.129. I will expect them to go quicker. Gabriel Hop there as well, so hold on to your hats and we'll see whether or not they will go quicker. I'm sure they should. As I say, it was around about 1:14 in practice, but we'll have to see, and depends what goes on as well. Gabriel Hop got a purple in sectors 1, and then we go into sector 2, which is just up the road. He's got a green in that one. Is he going to improve going into sectors 3 here? That will take shape just on the corner here for Interlagos as well. And it will take shape going into what is known as Bico de Pado, the top part of the race circuit, and then we'll go down through Magello and into Juncao, which will be this final part where we are now. Into Juncao we go, and Gabriel Hop will be opening up. Don't forget they have got the push to pass. It's 200 seconds of push to pass they get to use all the way through. Chris Sears is going to get a time on the board and improvement, so is Gabriel Hop. Not improving in sectors 4 though, but will he improve in the final sector? Will he get into the 1:15.8s for Gabriel Hop? 1:15.6, sorry, for Gabriel Hop. 1:15.8 for Chris Sears. So Chris Sears up the pointy end of the field. 15.9 for Groff, 16.1 for Brzezowski. Valenzuela 1:16.353. Of course, in the team standings, it is Frankie Brzezowski and Gabriel Hop leading the way for FNG at this moment in time. And it looks like they could wrap this up. What's Pablo Valenzuela going to do is he's going to come over the line now on that run up the hill from Juncao into Acribancadas, the right-hander just about now, which is on there as well, which is aptly named the Bleachers. And then going over the line, what's he going to do? Pablo Valenzuela goes into pole 15.612, but you can see Jeff Groff has got purples and greens across the board. Hop's got, well, he's got oranges and greens, so no improvements for Hop at this moment in time, but Jeff Groff absolutely flying. It's going to be vitally important for him to get up there as well. Chances of winning, well, he has to win, and that leaves Gabriel Hop's only able to score 7 points, which is lower than what is in the field, unfortunately. So either way, I don't believe Jeff Groff, regardless if he wins, will be able to get it. He goes on to pole 15.4. Samuel Maher in 11th. Brian Long is sitting in 12th at this moment in time. Coming up over the hill as well. He's going to hug the left-hand side here against the wall. Run it all the way up to the left. It's the shortest possible route, of course. Over the line we go. 16.3 for Brian Long. Manuel Vargas has coming up to the line as well. So is Pablo Valenzuela. Over the line goes Vargas. What does he do? He doesn't. Any improvements on the 117.3. Pablo Valenzuela's got greens across the board here as well. Over the line he's going to go. What's he going to get onto the board? Is he going to break into pole position? 15.450. 500ths of a second slower. Groff's got purple in the middle section. Hop has just got oranges all the way through. No improvements for Gabriel Hop here either. So unfortunately for him, is not going to be able to make it here as well, I think, on that one. Crispin Jasper in 7th place on a 15.989. Valenzuela there as well. Purples in sectors 1, sectors 2, sector 3, sorry. What's he going to get for sector 4 as he goes over that mark now? Orange in 4. Vargas has got some improvements, quite a lot of improvements on the board as he goes over that line there. What does Manuel Vargas do? 16.3. Pablo Valenzuela, what are you going to do? Here going up over the line, purple, orange, goes pole position, 15.361. I said Gabriel Hop's got 7th, well he's in 5th at the moment on a 15.661. So yeah, unfortunately for him, Samuel Mar is going to be done and dusted on his laps. Brian Long is going to come along and finish off his qualifying 4 laps, of course, which is what they get here before we go into the race. Coming in through Magello down the hill at the moment. Orange, green, orange. This really needs to be a green to make an improvement. It's not. It's an orange for Brian Long. And then he's going to go running up the hill here as well, out of Juncal, and then going down that looping long left-hander. Start, finish straight. Yeah, maybe. Here, we can say that's a straight from about now onwards. Over the line goes Brian Long. What's he going to do? It's orange in the final as well. 16.116 is an improvement for him, but unfortunately not an improvement of position. So we'll have to see how he can get on, and whether or not Brian Long will move up during the race. Unfortunately, Alex is unfortunately taken ill. He is okay. He has messaged me on that one, and is not going to be able to make it here this evening as well. Bit short try and get anybody else in, so we'll obviously just have to cope with myself. So I hope that is okay. Here as well, 32 laps of action. Going to be very, very interesting indeed. 15.361 for Pablo Valenzuela. And we've got just a minute remaining of qualifying before we go into the race. So hold on to your hats, and we'll see how it goes on here as well. It's going to be very, very interesting indeed. Very exciting, I think, is going to be the word here. And we're going to have to hold on to our hats, sit back, relax and enjoy it. Don't forget, guys, if you are in YouTube chat, let me know, and we can have a chat as well as the race goes on, so it breaks up just hearing myself speak there as well. Don't forget, like, subscribe, turn on the bells. That would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, been a while since I've been solo up in the commentary booth. As I say, unfortunately, we can't help sickness, so there we go. But it's good that Alex is okay, as I say, on that one. So get well soon, fella, and we'll see, hopefully catch up shortly on that one. Qualifying is at the end of the laps. Everybody's done their 4 laps. No time on the board for Joshua Benjamin. Going to be interested to see if he takes to the grid, but let's bring you up the grid here this evening. Pablo Valenzuela is in pole position, then we've got Jeff Groff in 2nd, Frankie Brzezowski in 3rd, Crispin Jasper 4th, Gabriel Hop in 5th, Carson Keane 6th, then Chris Sears in 7th, Victor Chamorro in 8th, Brian Long 9th, Anthony Zitch, Manuel Vargas and Samuel Mar will be the final positions. I believe there's one more back from that one that we'll keep an eye on, William Love. And it depends if Joshua Benjamin, he has taken to the start, so that's good to see. He's at the back end there, just no time in qualifying. Right, well, Let's gear up. Let's get ready. Let's hold on to our hats because it's going to be a very, very exciting one indeed. And we'll just wait for Anthony Zitch to get onto the line before we go full bore here this evening. Ready to race once more at Interlagos. Every championship should have their season finale decided at Interlagos. It's an absolute iconic, amazing circuit. So that is my philosophy. If you run a championship, you should finish at Interlagos without a shadow of a doubt, because it's an all-time classic circuit and one to thoroughly be enjoyed. But ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats. The lights are going to come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the final race of the season is green, green, green. Pablo Valenzuela gets off the start. Frank Brzezowski in second. Jeff Groff in third at the moment. Gabriel Holt makes one place up, goes into fourth place. Carson Keane in fifth, battling alongside Crispin Jasper, who's had a poor start. He's down 2 places. That is not what Crispin Jasper needed going into the team standings. He needed to be a little bit further up there if Ghost Squadron are going to cut the boys from FNG, which Hop is sitting in third and Brzezowski sitting in second. And we said if Pablo Valenzuela wins, he will have to hope that Gabriel Hop finishes lower than 7th. But Aribi has got one bit under his belt. He's got pole position, so he's got 1 point. And is now making waves around away from the rest of the group. It's 1.6 seconds while these guys scrap it out. But it's whether or not Brzezowski is going to hold up Hop here, or whether or not he's going to make it move. Plunging down the hill. Through his yellow we go. Coming into Juncao, the left-hander at the base of the hill before we go on that run up that long looping left-hander, then into the start-finish straight. But it's 1.9 seconds from Valenzuela over Brzezowski already, and we're going to see whether or not some people are on push to pass. They're not at this moment in time. There we go. That is a basic let through if I've ever seen one from Brzezowski. Hop's just been punted off. Oh no, no, that was Jeff Groff. Jeff Groff has hit him going into turn 1. Oh, was that contact or was there a gap there? Let's have a look on the nose of Groff going into the back here. Oh no, he hit him. He absolutely did hit him, and at the moment Gabriel Hobb has got no rear wing and is down in 13th place. Oh dearie me, that is going to spice things up here as we go along on the opening here as well. I'm going to do some quick maths at the moment to see what that means, because I can tell you what, Aribi got 1 for pole. If he gets 30 for the win, which is his maximum, he'll be on, what will he be on actually, as I'm trying to do maths on the fly there. Hopper spun again. Hopper spun again. He will be on 139. He will be on 401, and that means Gabriel Hop is, no, that's not right. He's only going to score 31, so it's 391. 391 for Pablo Aribi. And if Gabriel Hop down in 14th at the moment, scored 9 points. Oh dear, he's going to be on 181. He's going to be 10 points short for Gabriel Hop. So that has spiced it up right at the beginning, and he's a long way back. A long way back. That is not what the man from FNG wanted. Jeff Groff has been off the side of the circuit as well. I think he's going to have gone into pit lane, and he has taken a pit stop. Gabriel Hop also there as well. So Hop from FNG, Groff from Ghost Squadron, and it's now about Gabriel Hop just going to have to put his foot down, run as much as he can, because he's got 30 seconds before he can get up to Anthony Zitch here. Samuel Marr alongside each other at the moment, but Pablo Valenzuela out in front, flying, coming down through the center S's into turn 1, through the right hander, now through the left hander hit, and at the moment, well, He needs Frankie Brzezowski to be holding up the field here. Because I can tell you what, if Jasper clears him as well, it's going to be even more exciting in the team standings, because that could mean the fact that FNG could end up losing it altogether. With Ghost Squadron Jasper and Jeff Groff. Groff's down the order. He has let, I believe he let, did he let him through? This is what he did here. Yeah, he did. He slowed down and allowed him through. So Jeff Groff does replace the position, but that's not going to do Gabriel Hop any favours. He's dropped all the way down the order at the moment, outside of that 7th where he needs to be for Hop, and he's got to try and gain some places. He's got to try and make some moves. Brzezowski's got to hold up Jasper. He's got to hold up Chamorro. He's got to hold up Sears, Love, Vargas, Benjamin. He's got to hold them all up somehow. For Frankie Brzezowski, he needs to become a rolling roadblock. Don't worry about Castle King. Don't worry about Pablo Valenzuela. You've just got to hold up what is behind you. Brzezowski on the push to pass here. 100 seconds, don't forget. So it's almost over a lap and a little bit before they can get that back. But he has got to hold people up. He cannot. This is massive for Brzezowski. But the problem is 31 seconds from Samuel Marr back from Gabriel Hop back to Samuel Marr. Marr's coming in to turn number 5 down into Interlagos, and unfortunately for Gabriel Hop, he's only on the run out of the start finish line. This is not what Gabriel Hop wanted. This is the worst possible scenario for him ever here, because it does mean he will and could lose the championship right here, right now, just from being in that position. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats. We're going to have a chapter of a story this season, and well, this is going to be it. Brian Long has jumped back into pit lane, unfortunately for Brian Long. And what did he do? This was on, I believe, on lap 4. You're going to go left into the wall. Yeah, you are. Big spin up, big into the ball for Brian Long. And unfortunately, he goes in pit lane. So Brian Long there out of the race and sitting down in 14th. At this moment in time. Benjamin and Zich needs to fight a lot more. Samuel Marr needs to be in there as well. 30 seconds from these guys to the guys at the back end of Hop and Jeff Groff. It's going to be all about how far can Hop get over the next 26 laps. Can he pull 30 seconds in? His last lap time 1:17.23. Samuel Marr 1:17.75. It's not even going to be enough if he gets a second per lap here. He's only going to gain 24 seconds, which is still going to make him he's still going to be 6 seconds short. I don't know if Hop's going to get this at all. Don't know if he's going to make any single bit of improvement from where he is at the moment. He needs to be doing 1:15s easily, and they need to be 2 seconds ahead of Anthony Zich and Samuel Marr, who have just swapped positions, and that is a change there. Zich goes down into 11th, Marr goes up into 10th, and Crispin Jasper sitting in 4th at the moment, with Brzezowski in behind him, coming down into turn 1 now, through the left-hander. Down the hill, through the right-hander they go, and now off through the final part of the Senna S's here. And down the Radar Aposta, Christian Jasper tucked in behind at the moment Brzezowski. Vargas unfortunately has had an incident. Oh, dude, is that going to put Hop closer? Oh, big snap from Vargas. Stays out the wall just about stays out the wall there for Vargas, and that is Vargas now. Wow, he's 32 seconds behind Hop. 1:16.7, 1:17.1, 1:19 over Zich, because Zich is fighting out with Samuel Marr. So that's where the hold up is of them guys for their times. But yeah, big move for Gabriel Hop. Not what he wanted at the beginning of this race. That is the worst possible scenario for him. But Anthony Zich coming into Junkao at the moment. Then they're going to be running up the hill here on lap 8. Come on, Christian. in there as well. Christian Jasper sitting in 4th place. Says Meat Liquor. Very nice name, Meat. How are you, Meat? Have you had a wonderful day? Right. Ditch is obviously Vargas there. It's 24 seconds. Manuel Vargas on a 1:17.1. Hop on a 1:16.7. What is the situation going to be this time around? What's going to be Hop's lap time? Because if Hop's going to get anywhere near this situation, it needs to be a lot quicker than where he is now. What is Gabriel's Hops? Last time it was a 1:16.86. Pulled out 8 seconds, but that was the fact that Vargas had an issue. Pretty awesome, thank you. Hope yours is well too. Mine's been very good, mate. I've got to be honest, been very busy today. I was up at about 7:30 to do a broadcast, and then I've had a chill day. I've done some DIY, me, in the middle of the day. Which was on, if you've got a wife, you'll know, it's on the wife's job lists. Happy wife, happy life. And then basically from about 9 o'clock, I've been doing this again. So I'm here and I watched 2 races at my all-time favourite circuit, the Super Formula Lights and the Super Formulas, the bigger brother, of course, battling out. Crispy Jasper sitting in 4th at the moment. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I've just got something I need to quickly sort out, and I'll be right back. Okay, apologies on that. Just had a quick problem to sort out, but that's all sorted out now. Anthony Zitch in at the moment. Samuel Marr battling away with Joshua Benjamin, who is up 6 places currently as they've just swapped places. Marr's going to run him around the outside of turn 1. Round the outside he goes. Is he going to grab the right-hander? He is, and Samuel Marr does make it through. He's now going to have basically Joshua Benjamin tucked up right behind him at the moment here as well. They're going to be side by side, are they? Just about going into turn 5, into the red or Aposta. In turn 4, now we're going running up the hill, and Samuel Marr manages to hold on to that position as he goes up now through the Ferradora into Laranahara, coming up into SA, the right-hander here. Look for the dip on the inside. That's going to be the important part. Whoa, missed it. Way missed it for Josh Benjamin. That is unfortunately going to put him in to Anthony Zitch territory now. Zitch is going to look for the inside line. You're going to break at the tree. Nope, Zitch just not quite brave enough on the brakes. Tucks in now through the right hander of Bigo de Pato. Down the hill we go into Margello, coming into Juncal. These guys having a nice little battle. Further down through the left hander of Juncal. Now we've got the run up the hill here. Lap 11 already. Christian Jasper, what has gone on with Rankin Brzezowski? Brzezowski's got to do a job here for FNG. He's got to be where he is at this moment in time. I'm going to try and do some maths on the fly. Jeff Groff still down the back. Crispin Jasper in 4th. Brzezowski for FNG. Gabriel Hop in front of Jeff Groff. So basically, if Brzezowski finishes in front of Jasper, Hop finishes in front of Groff, FNG will take the teams. Now, currently at this moment in time, and I say at this moment in time because Gabriel Hop is down in 12th place, he will score 12 points. Okay. At the moment, Aribi's on 391. Hop is on 184. Ooh. Gabriel Hop, you've got some work to do here, bud. 22 seconds and you've only got 20 laps. And he isn't, I can say this now, pulling out a second a lap on Vargas, but he is pulling out nearly 2.5 seconds over Joshua Benjamin. There, Benjamin's 23 seconds a lap, 3 seconds, 10 laps maybe. He might be on the back of Benjamin, but we'll have to find out and see how this all pans out here. Lots of maths to do in the background, but Brzezowski and Crispin Jasper holding on at this moment in time here. Going into the right-hander through Laurenahara, the right-hander, down into the right again. Oh, steady, Brzezowski, steady. You've just got to finish in front of Jasper. Jasper's got to get you for the team standings here as well. As long as you do your job, Gabriel Hopp does his and finishes in front. Well, we're going to have to see how this one pans out. Let's look at the gaps here as well. Hopp at the moment is 47 seconds away from Pablo Valenzuela, and he is 21 seconds away from Vargas, who's not a second back. He's pulled in half a second over him. Half a second's not enough. He won't get nowhere near him. Yeah. And Gabriel Hopp could be resigned to 12th place. He may have just lost it. It's in the final race going into the final the first lap. Jasper and Brzezowski side by side. Brzezowski goes on defensive. Going to try and send Jasper around the outside at the moment. Is he going to get it all the way round, or is there going to be contact? Nope. Jasper keeps it in and tucks in the other side now. Still not going to be able to get through. Frankie Brzezowski, the rolling roadblock, doing a great job holding on to this one. So this is all to fight for in the team standings, of course. Hopp's got to finish in front of Groff, and Brzezowski's got to finish in front of Crispin Jasper. Goes the other way. As long as Hopp is in front of Groff, they still might be okay in the team standings. So all to play for. 14 of 32, and at the moment it is Pablo Valenzuela out in front, Carson Keane in second place, Brzezowski in third, Jasper in fourth. So unfortunately it does look like for Gabriel Hopp, it's all gone wrong on the final race. It has all gone wrong in the final race here. I do wonder whether or not there's going to be any form of Ewan's inquiry, but literally what can they do? That's going to be the question. They can't rerun the race just to favour Gabriel Hopp, can they? Because, oh, Jasper's gone round. Oh, Christian Jasper loses a place to Victor Chamorro, loses a place as well to Chris Sears. He dives up the inside. There was no contact. This is all on his own. And unfortunately, around he goes. Big puffs of smoke cover everybody's face there who's coming past. And at the moment, Jasper is now tucked in behind William Love. So that's all the way down in 6th place there for William Love, who unfortunately is going to have Jasper tucked up right behind him. So yeah, lots and all still to play for, but at the moment Pablo Valenzuela doing what he needs to do here and doing a job rather well on that one. Jasper now though tucked in behind Will Love. Down he goes round the outside into turn number 1. Jasper's going to make it all the way round. Is he? Here he is. He's got the inside for the center S's. Will Love's going to try and come out back at him on the exit. Is he going to be able to make it for Will Love? That's going to be the interesting bit. He's not. He's very slow. Coming out of the center S's now. The drive pulls him in. It's not enough going into Interlagos before they go running up the hill. And unfortunately, it's all about what's going to happen for Christian Jasper. Let's put their team, Go Squadron teams in, yeah, big jeopardy. Big jeopardy here as well. It could be still an FNG win in the teams, but it could be a Pablo Valenzuela victory in the championship at this moment in time. These guys are quite spread out across the racetrack. Vargas closing in on Benjamin, but he's still got a 18-second gap to Gabriel Hop behind. So Hop, well, by my calculations, he needs 7 points from where he is, and the only way he's going to get that is he's going to finish in 6th. And that at the moment is a tall order for this man, because I can tell you what, 6th place at the moment, 26 seconds up the road. 26 seconds up the road here. So unfortunately on that one, don't think he's quite gonna have enough. There's some issues here tonight as well. Things are going a little bit funky within the software this evening, bear with, and it's causing a little bit of a problem for me on this one. So been a little bit funky. So bear with us while we resume this situation, as hopefully everything will get resolved very, very quickly indeed. I believe that is the livery we should be looking at from Gabriel Hop, the Brazil livery. There we go, for FNG. Full Brazilian colours here, the Brazilian at his home circuit, of course. That is now hopefully all loaded. Frank Brzezowski still there in 3rd. Victor Chamorro now chasing Brzezowski down. And then you've got Anthony Zich and Samuel Marr continuing to scrap it out on the race circuit. So lots to take in on this one. And of lap 17, 16-1 for Hop now. Oh, Marr's made a mistake and lost his front wing. It could be another position for Gabriel Hop. Depends what Marr does here, whether or not he goes into pit lane. He goes round the corner, seen this before, and then bang, scrapes the nose off for Samuel Marr. Is he going to get it round the rest of the circuit and get into pit lane and out again before this man closes up? But he, as I said, at this moment in time, he needs to be all the way up into 6th. That extra point gain is not going to help him here. 15, 14, 13. Oh, hold on. Where's he going to be now? He's going to get 11th. 14 points. So add 2 more. 186. Nope. Still not enough. Been a great season, can't wait to come back even better in 2025. Yeah, and these liveries are on half a grid and they look incredible. Show the battle for 3rd for Victor Chamorro. Well, they're not really battling, they've only just started closing in on each other there. David Lucero, thank you very much for giving me that a little bit of a prompt, just in case I missed this one. But these are guys, Frank Brzezowski, Chamorro and Chris Sears, as they continue to fight it out here as well. Sears sitting in 5th place. And Crispin Jasper sitting in front with Brzezowski. It's the battle that's taking shape at this moment in time. And Vargas and Benjamin are also very close together. Chamorro's just got a poor run out of Juncao. That's put him about 7 tenths back. At this moment in time, is Chris Sears going to be able to make the move? Unfortunately, here as well, I don't believe he is. I don't believe he's going to have enough for that one. With Chamorro on the push to pass, 73, 72, 71 seconds to go. Cheers, no worries, bud. It will settle down on this one, and these guys will continue to fight it out as well. Through we go now. Chamorro still on the push to pass. He's going to look up the inside of Brzezowski. Brzezowski takes that line away. He says, nope, not this time. He's not on the push to pass. Chamorro's now not on the push to pass, and now is Chris Sears also not on the push to pass either. So unfortunately for Chamorro, he's now got to wait there as well. Sears has got his push to pass lined up ready to go. The only man out of them, the other two are flashing on that run now up into Pico de Pato, the right-hander at the top of the hill here once more. So lots to play for with these guys. Brzezowski needs to hang on. As long as he finishes in front of Christian Jasper, FNG will be fine for the team standings. It's the solo championship that has now been wide open. Pablo Uribe will be on 3-9-1. Gabriel Hopp needs to score 19 points, which means he needs to be in 6th place. Chris Sears got the push to pass. He's overtaken Victor Chamorro. And now, is he going to have a go? Nope, he's come off his push to pass, which I am surprised about, because he did have it. The fact that Brzezowski was still holding on to his. He's still waiting for his to come back in again, of course, after it's charged up. It is charging at this moment in time. That slow yellow, you can see all 3 of them on that slow yellow light here as well. So unfortunately, all 3 of them are going to have to wait and see here. Okay, we've got 11 laps on the board. Sears with Chamorro, with Brzezowski. Brzezowski made a mistake and been off the side of the circuit. This time he was leading this pack of 3. Big snap for Brzezowski on that run up the hill, and unfortunately he's now lost time. As I said, he only has to finish in front of Crispin Jasper, be able to wrap up the team championship. So as long as he stays in them 3 seconds, he will be fine. Josh Benjamin with Vargas, who's just overtaken him at the moment. Gabriel Hopp is 12 seconds before he even gets to William Love. I told you, in 11th place, it is not going to be enough. It is not going to be enough for Gabriel Hopp here. Chris Sears still sitting in that final 3rd place. So going to be a tough job for Chris Sears at this moment in time. Right. Tomorrow now 6-7 tenths back, loses a bit of time. 8 tenths, loses about 2 tenths through the center S's there, and he's off his push to pass again for Victor Chamorro. Oh no, he's got his. Brzezowski has not got his. Flashing there, charging. Josh Benjamin, is he going to have his? He will, but is he going to use it? Coming down the Reda Raposta, where is going to be the easiest place to go? Vargas weaving all over the road, like my favourite grandma weaving a jumper through the left-hander of Interlagos. Now on that run up here into Ferradora, then into Laurinahara, and then into Esse, the sharp right-hander here again. Is he going to be able to make it through Laurinahara? We go down into the dip. Look for the dip. You missed it. Every time I'm on board with Josh Benjamin, he misses the apex of that corner. He needs to be right in the dip. He needs to be tucked right in there to get that dip, to get the rotation through. Otherwise, he's just not going to do it. Carson Keane, fastest lap of the race, 1:16.03. Pablo Valenzuela, at this moment in time, is champion. I've got to be honest, I think that could be confirmed from Mr. Brian Long here. With the current point situation, I've got 391 for Uribe, 186 for Gabriel Hopp in their current positions. But Brian, if you are watching, and you can tell me whether or not that is right here, both men have used their push to pass. You can see all 3 have, as the lights are flashing for recharge. So unfortunately, they're going to have to hold on here once more, these guys, until they can get the push to pass next time around. So let's see how this goes. As I say, currently at the moment, that we've got checking from Mr. Brian Long. So we'll keep an eye out and see how he gets on and whether or not he has matched up with me. I've got 391 with Aribi, which includes pole, and 186 for Gabriel Hopp if he finishes where he is at this moment in time. I think that's right. Maybe I'm a little bit wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Pretty sure that might be right. We'll wait for Brian's final confirmation in YouTube chat as Victor Chamorro still continues to fight with Chris Sears, and these guys battling down the road of Raposta. We go into Interlagos. They're going to take it up the inside. Nope, he's not. He stayed with him. Sears gets a bit of a snap coming out of Interlagos there. He's going to have to be a bit more careful, because I can tell you one thing, doesn't want to make too many mistakes. Yeah, Pablo has it currently. Drop weeks taken into account. Oh, dearie me. I thought they were applied before the final... I thought it was the final race they couldn't drop, Brian. Or have I got that? Have I got that a little bit wrong? I didn't think they could drop the last race. Okay, well, that's going to throw spanners into the works as well here. I wonder if we can get, with drop weeks, Brian, at the moment, if they stay where they are, can we get a points tally of who is where? Because I thought they couldn't drop the final race here. Sears and Chamorro still continuing to battle it out. Continuing to fight for Chris Sears. As they continue to fight it out here as well. Chamorro sitting now as well, looking inside the Raposta. Not this time through to see Interlagos. Through turn 4, is he going to have a go up the hill? He's not. Chamorro used his push to pass. He is blinking. Sears has still got his. Sears could motor away down that start-finish straight here. So Pablo have it as if he finishes first like he is, yeah. I did think he was, but I've got 5 points gap, but obviously that's without the drop scenario. But as I said, it might be a 0 point maybe then for Gabriel Hopp on that one. But we'll see, as we've only got 6 laps remaining at the moment. Pablo Valenzuela Aribi out in front by literally 6 seconds. Chamorro fighting it. Chris Sears there. Both men have used their push to pass. It's going to be waiting again. 4 temps going in, 7 temps coming out. 8 temps. Chamorro loses 4 temps coming out of that corner. Wow, that's a big chunk of time for Victor Chamorro this time around to lose going through 1 corner on this racetrack. 26 laps of 32. They're going quite quick. As I said, it's a 1:16 lap time here. And the fastest at the moment is Carson Keane on a 1:16.03. And I think, to be honest, FNG have got the team point standings as well, because Gabriel's ahead of Jeff. Wazowski's ahead of Jasper. So I think at the moment they've got the team standings at the same time here, these boys. So although Gabriel would have lost the Drivers' Championship, I believe he has got the team championship. So yeah, for Gabriel Hopp here, at least 1 out of 2 isn't that bad. Not ideal though. Not ideal. Oh, Chamorro's got no push to pass left. Red light's on for Victor Chamorro. The red light is on. Are we still green on Sears? We are. Chamorro's got not a lot left. Yeah, FNG would take it. Okay, that's cool. Well, at least Gabriel gets 1 title probably didn't want to end it in turn 1, though. That's a bad place for them to end up coming together there. Turn 1, lap 2, literally just as they go to lap 2, bang! Groff runs into the back of Gabriel Hope, both of them down the order. Groff goes into the pits, Hop goes into the pits, and Groff waits and allows Hop through. Unfortunately, though, doesn't matter. The man who went on, who's turned around and said it's not my problem, has run out in front. And Pablo Valenzuela done a great job opening it up here. Chamorro's got nothing in response to this. He has got nothing left. Barely 15, under 20 seconds of his push to pass. He has been absolutely rifling the push to the pass this time around. And we'll see if he comes into effect here with 5 taps on the clock. Has he got anything left here as well from Victor Chamorro? See when it kicks in on lap 28. Sears has gone round. Oh, Chris Sears. Big snap. Same as what the other 2 cars have done we've paid attention to tonight. Sears here, unfortunately, does this over the curb, bounces the car and takes out his front wing. Oh, Chris Sears straight back to pit lane. Hop now in 10th place. And we'll score in 15, I think. I still don't think it's enough. I think he only goes up by 1 point here. I need the Carol Vorderman here of Brian sort it all out. Mean, keen when green racing machine is on the scene. Nice, Robert Ridgway. Love that. Vargas now finding out on lap 29. Overtake button is on from Vargas. He's still got 75 seconds left of his push to pass. Samuel Antlizich has got to be on his as well. He's not. He has got Vargas closing in, mind you. And he doesn't quite make it there either. Jasper and Brzezowski. Oh, dearie me. Oh, brutal. I know that pain. Yeah, I know. I saw Brian. You were one of the 3 that went round at that corner. There's been a couple of you that's gone and done that tonight. But Vargas here coming in with Antlizich. Jasper also closing in, but at the moment Valenzuela, Keane and Chamorro, your front 3. Brzezowski really kind of needs to just sort of put his head down and move on. Hop's gone into 9th, and this is why. Oh, I've got a funny feeling we're going to see this again. Reda Aposta, outside curb, car snap, round you go, carbon copy. Right, Gabriel Hope now in 9th place. Now I've got to do maths again. He got 16. Oh. 188, I think it is. Brzezowski's in pit lane. Oh, it's all falling apart for FNG here. For a drive-through for Brzezowski, so that can only be incident points. Brzezowski's now lost to Zich. Zich is just going around on the right-hand side there, so that's a kick in the teeth for Brzezowski. But he does still stay in front of Gabriel on a drive-through, yeah. Love has got Groff. Hop's in front now, Brian. I've got Hop 6, 8, 9 on 16. I've still got 3 places he needs to gain here over 2 laps, and I don't think he's going to get that unless everybody goes down to turn 4 and just spins and puts it in the wall. But Vargas and Brzezowski here battling it out for 6th and 7th. Zich in front in 5th, so this is 5th, 6th and 7th here. Still Mad Keen beat me here for the win without even qualifying. 24 S1. Is that 24 to 1, I presume? You should be here, Robert. Come and drive the SR4S Super Formula, Big Brothers. Oh, Brzezowski's down to red. How red is he? He's going to try and go around the outside of Anthony Zitch. Zitch is going to cover him off here. Brzezowski's very, very low on PTP. Zitch has got green. You've still got Vargas using his all day. Manuel Vargas, what you got left, mate? 18, 17, 16, side by side in front of us. Somebody's going to come out not on top of this. Brzezowski moves up. 9, 8, 7, 6. Vargas is putting it all on the line. 5, 4, 3, 1, 0. You are out of push to pass, dear sir. For Manuel Vargas, pulls him close to Zitch, but not close enough. Final lap of the race. Wow. 1:15 on the final lap. 15.51 there for Pablo Valenzuela. He is going to wrap this one up. He is going to take the victory. And a great job from Pablo Valenzuela here. He's on the run up into the Ferradura for the final time. I bet in 180 laps this week and choked in quali, then choked in the race. That's all right, mate. Oh, never mind. Dude, it happens. I put a load of test laps into Mugello when I'm driving the Aussie V8s. And let's just say it all went wrong. I literally had to start with the pit lane due to an infringement in qualifying. And then it just went horribly wrong after that as well. Pablo Valenzuela, though, comes around this final corner. I've got a funny feeling he's going to wrap it up. I've got a funny feeling he's on 3.191. Let's see what Mr. Long has got for us here as well. Valenzuela uses his push to pass, really doesn't need to, comes over the line, he takes the victory. I think he's taking the championship, I've got to be honest. I think it's done and dusted. Carson King going to come over in second place. Great job from him, and Victor Chamorro in third. In P2, the lean, mean king, win green machine. Victor Chamorro comes over the line. Jasper does finish in front of Brzezowski. Brzezowski's going to get the run up the hill. I wonder if Anthony Zitch has got any push to pass to aid him. I think they're all out. I've got a belly feeling every single one is grey. Brzezowski's got a little bit holding on. Brzezowski does come over the line in fifth. Zitch in sixth. Vargas in seventh. Benjamin is going to get eighth place. There behind is Gabriel Hop for F&G. Livid. It's going to be livid. And then Jeff Groff on that. Can we get final updates, Brian, on scores here, mate? Just so I've got a rough idea where we're at. That would be absolutely amazing. Well, I've got a funny feeling. Excuse me. Got a funny feeling that it is still Manuel Valenzuela. Pablo scored 14 points on Gabriel. He needed 11. Okay, so Pablo is your victor. There we go. On that one. Right, let's bring up the final results. It is your champion taking the victory. Pablo Valenzuela takes the win with Carson Keane in second. Victor Chamorro in third. Jasper got fourth. Brzezowski got fifth. Anthony Zitch got sixth. Manuel Vargas in seventh. Joshua Benjamin eighth. And Gabriel Hop in ninth. He had to have seventh. I think that was the thing. He had to get sixth, actually. Seventh if Aribi won. Sixth to be, that was to draw, and then sixth at the end. Jeff Groff, Samuel Marr, William Love, Chris Sears, and Brian Long there as well. This, the end, yeah, mate, final round. Final round, all done and dusted. So there we go. Let's have a chat with our second place man here as well, who's come in and joined us for his final interview of the season one, Mr. Carson King. Carson, welcome in, bud. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. Not bad. I watched some great racing. I've just watched the championship decide by a lap 2 incident going into turn 1.
Yeah, that looked rough.
Yeah, but that sucks. But it is what it is. Hey, for you though, how's your season been?
Pretty up and down, honestly. A lot of some good races, some fun battles, but a lot of mistakes on my end. No excuses, really. Just a skill issue. But I mean, it's been great. I think this was the best, turnout and participation we had for the season. It dropped off a little bit, obviously, towards the end. But it's nice to get out with these guys. They're a lot of fun to race with.
Yeah, it's been a good season. I think that's got to go to the work and effort of the whole community and Brian there as well. You know, just done an absolutely stunning job all season long. Where do you see... Can you sit back and look at this season and think it's been a success? Or do you look back at this season and think, man, I should have done better?
I think I should have done better. Yeah, I think there was some times that I wasn't able to put in the practice I wanted and just wasn't able to get in the rig. But again, no excuses. There's a lot of really committed guys here. I think it's a success in the fact that we've got a pretty competitive pack right now, and hopefully we can keep that going into future seasons. Like you say, it's a credit to the community and everybody who participates, which is awesome.
Yeah, definitely as well. And let's face it, it always drops off no matter what your championship is towards the end of the season. But listen, for you to finish on the season at second place at my favourite circuit of all time as well, Carson, you got to be happy.
Definitely happy. I'm a little Braziled out this weekend from the F1 shenanigans, but
no spoilers,
no.
Carson. I haven't watched it.
Sorry, no spoilers. You're gonna enjoy that race, though. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I love this track too. No complaints. Pablo just he was cooking today. He didn't make any mistakes whatsoever. So, congrats to him. He deserved the win.
Oh yeah, he absolutely dominated. But listen, Carson, anyone you want to shout out before we let you go for the final time of the season?
Yeah, I just shout out Brian, Anthony, the other admins of the league. They do a ton of work, and just again, shout out the whole community in general. They're awesome, and yourself as well for you guys doing the great broadcast. Love watching them back. So the usual.
Right, yeah, I hear my voice a lot. Unfortunately, I lost a commentator right before the start. Just took ill. So yeah, it's just me, Carson, unfortunately.
That's too bad. There seemed like there was a lot of gaps in the field, so I hope you,
Hey,
you were
mate,
okay there.
Yeah, I was all right. I waffle on all day. That's what the wife tells me anyway. So
Perfect.
have a good one,
Right
mate.
on.
And
Thanks,
hopefully
man.
I'll see you next season.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Right, and next up in the booth is the man that needed to win here this evening, and he needed something to happen to Gabriel Hop for him to finish lower than 7th. Well, happens here as well. The fairies and the fairy godmother of Pablo Valenzuela Uribe sprinkled her little fairy dust on the whole field. He not only won, but he did also have Gabriel Hop finish outside of the top 7. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for your season 5 champion, confirmed from Brian in YouTube chat, Pablo Valenzuela Uribe. Well done, sir.
Oh, guys, thanks you very much. I'm pretty happy with it. I wasn't expecting any result, kind of the result. I just focus on the performance. I mean, just focus on have a good driver around here. Well, I don't have a clue what results do I need, but I think that happened at the end, and well, I'm very happy for it. Really happy.
Well, I can tell you now, Gabriel Hop and Jeff Croft come together in turn 1, lap 2. All right. Jeff went up the back and shot Gabriel off into the shadow realm. Unfortunately, both men had damage. But listen, regardless, right? You did what you needed to do. You had to go and win this race, regardless of where Gabriel was, regardless of where he finished. Your main priority was winning, and you went out today, sir, and you absolutely smashed it. You drove around here like it was your home circuit. Amazing drive, mate. Have you been practicing for this all week?
Not really. It's just I've been around the sim racing community for a long time, so I'm a kind of old wolf. So I think it was just experience. Know that it's a tricky circuit, it's a fast circuit, and just focus. How I tell you before, just focus a lot on the performance more than thinking in the results and all what could happen, you know. At the end, it works. It works like a charm. In the qualification, I think it was really it stand up there. So it was pretty nice at the end. My confidence built up a lot there.
Yeah, well, you did an absolutely stunning job as well. Pablo, congratulations. You are the champion of Season 5. Is there anyone you wish to shout out before we let you go?
Yeah, for sure. As always, for my team, they're always great guys, and they're playing, going around with their own championships. And for sure, all the guys in the league was pretty fun season. A big hug for Gabriel. He deserved as much as I do at the end with the results, but he did a awesome season, and I think he needs to be like recognized for that. And for my family, that they are always there. For Manuel Vargas, that he always there with the trainings and going around with the cars. And at the end, sorry, for my fiancée, yeah, for my fiancée Paulina, and all the guys that are watching the races around here.
Yeah, it's been an incredible season and a great job. But listen, dude, you get to be the champion, so that's all that matters. Pablo, well done, dear sir. I look forward to seeing if you come back and defend it next season.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see how it goes, and for sure, I have a great time here. So we will be here in the next season.
Man. Take care, Pablo. Have a good one, man.
Thanks, guys. Take care, guys. See you, bro.
Bye. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That's wrapped up the Sim Racing for Simpletons Season 5. And it's come to the end. The Super Formulas have come to an end, and well, that's quite upsetting for me. I'm not quite sure when we'll have the next one. I'd have it next week, but I don't think it's quite that ready to go yet, so we've got to give Mr. Long his chance to get more people in here as well. But listen, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you so much to everybody that's joined me as well. Much appreciated again for you guys to come along, and obviously appreciate the understanding on the fact that poor old Alex Goldschmidt took ill right before the start of the race, but he is okay. Okay, so don't panic too much. He is okay. He just unfortunately wasn't feeling great. But and you've had to listen to me for the last 32 laps as well. So much appreciated for that one. We'll be back sometime in early 2024. Oh, Brian, too long. Miles away on that one as well. But guys, thank you so much. Massive shout out to Brian. He does a great job here as well, bringing us along now. I think we're 2 seasons in, I think, on that one. And he's done an incredible job with the league, getting it up to where it is as well. So, yeah, don't leave too long, mate. Otherwise, you don't want to be, you know, losing drivers. We've just got it up to 20 plus here for the field. Right, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining me. I've been James Parfitt, and as always, take care. Have a great week, and you never know, we might see you on a track next season. Good night.